Hey friends, how we doing? I hope you've all had a restful and gentle Christmas. Um, I have had some time off, which has been really nice. I'm getting to that stage now in the holidays where I'm starting to feel just a bit anxious, and out of routine. But I have been taking some time to be creative. So I wanted to share um, uh, my little zine that I made. So I did a mini workshop in December, and it was like a mini taster for Embody Your Joy, the 10-week group somatic coaching program that I launched in autumn. And I did a mini workshop for people online, and it was free or donation based, and we started to make a zine. So it was a really short creative practice, which is included in Embody Your Joy. Now everyone's creativity is different, so it was about looking at creative self-expression in maybe movement form, and in how we show up for our creativity and what that actually means for us, and how that links to our joy and embodying our joy. And so I just wanted to have a little project for the mini workshop, and it was zine making, and I am really hoping to do something more with that in 2025, something local and in person, so that we can kind of get together and make little zines. If you don't know what a zine is, it is a magazine, a tiny handmade magazine that can be really personal. It can be about you as an individual, it can be about something you love, it can be informational, it can be educational, it can be for fun. Lots of different things that you can do with zines. So anyway, I wanted to share mine. Now I'd made this teeny tiny little zine. It was about this big with an A5 piece of paper, and it was really cute, and it was going to be my zine of little joys. Every page there was going to be 8 things that I consider to be my little moments of joy, and that I'm still going to do that, but actually with this zine I decided to start painting patterns, because I'm doing a day retreat in February, and we are going to look at mandala painting patterns. So I had that in my mind, and this is what I went for. So this is my little page. The back is hasn't been done yet, but this is my page, and we fold it up and we turn it into a little book. I'm so pleased with it. I'm really happy with it. And then you open it up and it's lots of patterns, and some of them have got like a little shine on them. Look at that. Ooh. Any of these got a little shine on? That one has got a little shimmer in the swirl, and that one's got like a little shimmer around the edge, but I don't think you can see it in this light. And then this one. Yeah, I love this one. And then I love this one. And this is black shimmery watercolor paints. And I'll link to the person that I bought this off a can't remember their name off the top of my head, but they make all their own shimmery, lovely, delicious watercolour paints. And then the back. So yeah, so this is my tiny zine. And I love how tactile it is, and you can open it up and you can put some paintings on this side, so you can make a big poster. I'm going to paint one big giant pattern on the inside, and I'm very excited. So yes, this is my little book. And yeah, so this is what I've done. I've just spent a couple of evenings getting creative. So if 2025 is the year that you want to explore your creative expression, if you want to explore whether that is movement expression, whether that is through creativity, through art, through crafting, you might be interested in Embody Your Joy. I started recording this video and it wasn't a pitch. I just wanted to show you this, but now I'm turning it into a pitch for my program, Embody Your Joy. So, and that is online. It's 10 weeks and it starts in March. So yeah, and the feedback that I've had from it is that it has made people realize that they need to allocate more time for fun, for joy, for their own creative pursuits, because we can get kind of caught up in the everyday, just the day-to-day life, whether that is work, whether that is taking care of family, children, parents, the wider issues that are happening in the world. We can, all of those things are very, very real, and they can really impact our health. They can really impact our mental health and our capacity for taking time for joy. And I know I get it. I feel this guilt of wanting to do something for myself and wanting to do something that is just for fun and just joyful. And there is that guilt that other people don't get that. People don't have that privilege. And we shouldn't think like that. We can acknowledge our privilege. We can acknowledge that, yes, this is, I am able to do something like this. I can spend an evening doing this, and I'm so grateful for that. And this is what helps me get through. So yeah, it's a real tricky one. But we shouldn't feel guilty for wanting to take care of ourselves, because when we do take care of ourselves, it just gives us more capacity to then help others and support others, and to really acknowledge what is happening in the world around us, that in our communities, and then it gives us that, it's like a superpower. It gives us that power to actually fight for what we believe in and to support people, rather than feeling like we don't have, rather than that kind of individualistic approach. We can get very selfish and very focused on our own goals and our own happiness, and forget that everybody is, we all make up the collective happiness. Yeah, I don't think that end bit made sense, but I hope that did make sense in some way. I went off on a little tangent there, but tiny zine, have I got festive cabin fever. Maybe. Right, thank you so much for looking at this tiny zine. One more flick through. I love the bobbliness. Especially if you are dealing with some health issues as well, this can be such a great thing to do to take your mind off it. I had a really lovely email from a client that I've just come to the end of working with, a coaching client, and I had a really lovely email from them to say that they are investing in their creativity in 2025, and they're going to buy some paints and sign up for a pottery class. And it was something that we'd talked about over our time together, that they needed to allocate more time for their creative side. They have a health condition, and when they do things that are creative, they know that it can help with their mood, and just kind of it not all being about this illness. So that was a really lovely email to get. So I hope that this little zine has inspired you. I hope that little story has inspired you, and I look forward to seeing you in 2025. Take care, everyone. Bye. Although it might be 2025 when this video goes out. And if so, hi. It's 2025. Welcome. Bye, everyone.